Welcome back here at Cardines Field. Our pregame show continues. Now time for the front office report. Joined as we will be for the start of every 2014 playoff series by Newport Gulls General Manager, President and Owner, Chuck Pavitt. Chuck, how are you?
Good. It's good to see you, Nick. It's good to see you. What a great day for baseball.
14 years here at Cardines Field, 14 years of playoff baseball, 14 years of 25-plus win seasons.
Yeah, that's pretty consistent, isn't it? And pretty impressive. Hey, and it's a tribute to these guys, a tribute to the team, to these guys. Again, grinding it out, tough summer, long, a lot of games. But they just persevered, and here they are again today, and now it's their time. Now it's all about their summer right here.
Chuck, the division realignment the last couple of years with these new expansion teams, particularly the Plymouth Pilgrims, Ocean State Waves, has changed the dynamic a little bit here for the Newport Gulls. Back in the day, mid-2000s, they had to play a lot of games out in western New England, Pittsfield, North Adams, Danbury, Torrington. Now the travel's a lot easier, and Newport's had a little bit of influence, too, in these new franchises like Ocean State and like Plymouth, helping them get off the ground. And now the Gulls and these other franchises here in the NACBL South have created some very new, interesting rivalries over the last couple of summers. We got to see them play out, particularly the last 2 days. Newport and Plymouth battling out last night at Forges Field, and once you know it, Gulls trying to get that 25th win. Plymouth trying to match Newport's record of 32 wins in the season. Somebody had to come out with the victor there, and last night it was Newport.
Well, you talk about these franchises, there are good baseball people running them, so they're going to be competitive baseball teams. It's great for the league to have the level of competition that we have all the way throughout the league. I mean, look at the Ocean State Waves beat us in the series this year, and we beat Plymouth in the series, and they're in first, and these guys are in third, so go figure. That just gives you an example of how competitive this league is, and as good as everybody is, it's again a tribute to the league. And as far as these new franchises are concerned, it's great having them, and it naturally geographically it benefits us and it benefits travel and all that stuff. But in the end of the day, they're good two clubs, good organizations, and it's good for the league.
Chuck, the Plymouth Pilgrims last year had a late start, of course, of recruiting. This year, just really had a top-notch team to take that first-place title in the regular season championship.
Yes, they put together a very competitive ball club over there. I think their strength is their pitching, but they do have some very good hitters. Listen, you don't win that many games and be that consistent without being pretty good at what you do. So they're going to be a competitive ball club throughout the series for anybody, and this playoff time, everybody's good. It's 2-game series. The winner takes it all. So we just get it done and, put ourselves in a position to win, and we'll be fine.
They say pitching and defense wins championships, Chuck. The Plymouth Pilgrims set 3 new league records in defense, including double plays, turn, and fielding percentage. But the Gulls are right there. Newport second place in the league as far as fewest errors. Fielding percentage, a big part of that was the Gulls infielders this year. Shea Dowland, 1 error. Tommy Edmond, 4 errors on the entire season. They were sensational.
Yeah, very good defensively. All of those guys, really they are. When you play in a wood bat league, you have this kind of pitching. You've got to be consistently defensively or defensively consistent, and we are that. Listen, Tommy Edmonds, one heck of a defensive player, as good as anybody we've had. The other guys in the corner, Tufts has been playing a great third base. Shea plays a great second base, and Reed, no matter where you throw him, he's just he gets it done. He's a great player as well. So we're good defensively, and that's how you got to be.
Meanwhile, the Newport Gulls facing off against Ocean State here tonight, Chuck. It's sort of like the old Subway Series, New York Yankees, New York Mets. You even host families here in Newport hosting Waves players. These two teams are so close to each other in proximity at the same travel company, Viking Tours, and same bus drivers for both teams. It's certainly interesting watching these two teams play out. Of course, last year, Newport took the 4-2 Pelbridge Series. This year, 2-4 against Ocean State, as you mentioned, Chuck. Right now, those records reset. It's postseason play. It's a whole new Pelbridge series as Newport faces Ocean State here tonight. Even a couple of players seem to have traded places. Ethan Ferreira, last year's catcher for Newport, star this year with the Waves. Reed Gamache, of course, his older brother Dan played for the Newport Gulls. He played for Ocean State last year. He played for Newport this year.
Yeah, no question about it. Listen, proximity helps. They're right over the bridge and, our neighbor, and so it's easy for all that to happen. And, it's a great organization over there. They're getting a very competitive baseball team. They did last year. So I expect nothing less, and they're a good neighbor, and it makes our travel easy for sure.
In the last couple of weeks, Chuck, the Gulls have lost a few of their arms, including a couple members of the starting rotation, and Hawkins and Masevich and Mick Van Vossen. What does the situation look like for the Newport Gulls pitching staff heading into the postseason? Who's available in the bullpen?
Well, we lost some good arms there. So there's no question about it. Particularly in Mick. You know, he's the guy that, in my mind, is the guy that we're really going to miss. But you know, we still have enough here, and like I said, they're short series. So you've got a pitcher like Kilichowski, who I consider to be the best in this league. And you got guys behind him, Hanowich and Tripp and all these guys. Patterson, we've got some good arms. We're going to be tough to beat. So listen, 2-game series. You win one at a time. You go one game at a time, and we get that done. We just take one, and we're going to do some damage.
Did you expect Blaze Salter to have the summer he did here? He took the NECBL batting championship tied with Mystics Brad Zunica, 9 home runs. He tied Steve Anderson's single-season Newport Gulls RBI record set last year with 42.
You know, no, I didn't expect it because I never expected Blaze to play here this summer, quite frankly. I knew he was a high draft prospect or, very highly likely that he was going to get drafted. And I didn't think he was going to come, and I don't think he did. But once, he got by that, he just turned the switch and he just said, okay, I'm ready to be a Gull now. That's exactly what he did. He's a great Gull. He's a great person, a great character. He's a leader. He's everything that we need him to be, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, not only has he been a leader on the field offensively, but you hear him on deck motivating his fellow teammates. You hear him in the dugout, always with positive encouragement for the pitchers. You hear him even at first base, giving encouragement.
Yes. Listen, you hear him on deck all the time. He's going to be the first guy out to congratulate you. That you hear him on first base, like you said. He's a great teammate. He's a leader. He's a great teammate and leader. And what he did last night up there is kind of proven. We needed to get that win last night. He hits a 3-run homer or whatever he does, and it's what he's been doing all summer. But it's nice to see it happening right now, Nick. He's a leader. He's going to lead us.
Chuck, Gulls have some veterans here this year, McCoy, Donlin, Salter, Stone, who have been here before. They also have a veteran coaching staff and guys like Mike Coombs and Kevin Long who have been in playoff situations many times before, know what to do, know what not to do. What are the keys for them here tonight in leading this team?
They got a plan. They've got a rotation set that they're comfortable with and well thought out based on the personnel that we have here. I'm sure they put a lot of thought into this lineup. They've got good players at every position and guys that also can be playing. So, they'll mix and match and, rotate the lineups over the next couple days. And what I like, most right now is what I'm seeing is, these guys are the guys that are left here and they're here to battle.
Newport Gulls General Manager Chuck Paver, thanks for joining us here in the pregame show. Good luck for the Gulls tonight against the Waves.
Let it go. Here we go, Nick. Another World Series, another playoff run, another everything. So
playoff baseball 2014.
I'm excited for these guys, quite frankly. They've really earned it, and let's see how far they can take us.
Thanks, Chuck. Our pregame show continues next here in the NECBL Broadcast Network.